If we talk about industrial history, few stories resonate with as much innovation, perseverance, and global impact as that of Caterpillar Inc. Starting small in the rich soils of California, Caterpillar has grown into a major player on the world stage, showing the power of human creativity, resilience, and never-ending pursuit of progress. While Caterpillar is a global powerhouse today, its origins lie with the vision and ingenuity of two remarkable individuals, Benjamin Holt and C.L. Best. Though initially competitors, their contrasting strengths ultimately paved the way for Caterpillar's success. Imagine a time before tractors, when horses were the primary source of power on farms. That's the world Benjamin Holt stepped into, a man with an insatiable curiosity for new inventions. Holt wasn't one to settle for the status quo. In 1890, he revolutionized agriculture with the invention of the steam tractor, allowing farmers to extend their workday beyond the limitations of horses. But Holt's brilliance didn't stop there. Recognizing the challenge of cumbersome wheels sinking into soft soil, he had a breakthrough moment in 1904. He transformed a traditional wheel tractor by equipping it with tracks, giving birth to the world's first commercially successful track-type tractor, the Caterpillar. This ingenious design became the cornerstone of the company's future. Nicknamed Uncle Ben by those in his hometown, Holt wasn't your typical engineer. He wasn't one for detailed drawings or complex plans. His ideas flowed directly from his mind to the hands of his skilled craftsmen, a testament to his deep understanding of mechanics. His legacy of innovation lives on in Caterpillar's cutting-edge technologies, a source of pride for the company today. While Holt focused on revolutionizing tractor design, his contemporary C.L. Best took a different yet complementary approach. Best, the founder of the C.L. Best Gas Traction Company, believed in the potential of gasoline technology to improve tractors. His tireless efforts resulted in significant advancements in reliability and performance. One of Best's most notable contributions was his revolutionary undercarriage design. So ahead of its time, elements of this design are still incorporated into Caterpillar tractors today, a testament to Best's foresight. Beyond his technical prowess, Best played a vital role in shaping Caterpillar's future. He became the company's first chairman and even played a key role in the development of the company's first diesel engine. Best was never afraid to fail. In fact, his first design flopped, but he didn't give up. Instead, he learned from his mistakes and came back stronger, ultimately creating the groundbreaking C.L. Best 70 track layer. Together, Holt and Best laid the groundwork for Caterpillar. Their legacy lives on in every Caterpillar machine. From the mighty D7E to the cutting-edge Acer technology, their spirit of innovation drives us forward. Now let's talk about how Caterpillar got its name. The tale behind the Caterpillar name is as fascinating as the machines themselves. Benjamin Holt, one of the founders, was always on the lookout for ways to enhance his company's products. In the early 1900s, he faced a challenge. His steam tractors were getting stuck in the soft soil of Northern California's agricultural fields. To tackle this, he replaced the rear wheels of a steam tractor with tracks he designed himself. This modified machine, known as number 77, showed promising results during its first field test on Thanksgiving Day in 1904. During a subsequent test run in March 1905, Holt and his nephew Pliny took the company photographer Charlie Clements to capture images of the machine in action. When Clements saw the track-driven tractor moving without traditional wheels, he likened it to a caterpillar crawling along the ground. This offhand remark sparked the birth of the iconic name. Interestingly, Holt wasn't initially sold on the name Caterpillar. He had considered other monikers like mud turtles and platform wheels. However, with persuasion from Pliny and others in the Holt family, Caterpillar eventually won out. In 1909, the first Holt tractor bearing the Caterpillar name rolled off the assembly line. The name was officially trademarked in 1910, and when Holt and Best merged in 1925, they adopted the Caterpillar name for their new tractor company. After World War I, two companies, Holt with their Caterpillar tractors and C.L. Best with their gas-powered tractors, decided to join forces. This merger made them even stronger because they could now offer customers a wider variety of tractors and had more people to help sell them. This network is still important today, helping customers get the machines they need. The idea to merge might not have happened if it wasn't for World War I. During the war, Holt got a big order from the government to build tractors. This meant they had to focus on making lots of machines quickly, not necessarily making brand new designs. While Holt was busy with the war effort, Best's company kept inventing new and better tractors. After the war, both companies needed each other. Holt had a good reputation worldwide and the famous Caterpillar name, but Best had a strong network of dealers selling their advanced tractors in the US. In 1925, they decided to join forces and become the Caterpillar Tractor Company. This merger gave them more money and brain power to develop new technologies, like diesel engines that became more fuel efficient for their customers. Back in 1931, the world was in the middle of the Great Depression. Businesses were struggling, people were losing jobs, and the whole economy was taking a nosedive. Even Caterpillar felt the pinch. Sales were way down compared to the previous year, but instead of letting the tough times get them down, Caterpillar used this as an opportunity to innovate. That's right, 1931 turned out to be a landmark year for groundbreaking ideas at Caterpillar, and some of those ideas are still important to the company today. First up, they introduced the Auto Patrol, the first real motor grader in the industry. It was designed from the ground up to be one machine, not just a grader slapped onto a tractor. Even now, Caterpillar still makes these graders in places like Arkansas, Illinois, Brazil, and China. Then there's Old Betsy, the prototype of Caterpillar's first diesel engine, the D9900. This project started way back in 1927, and despite tough times, they kept at it. They saw the potential of diesel engines, lots of power with less fuel. By late 1931, they had their engine ready for production, and soon after they built their first diesel tractor. But innovation wasn't just about machines. Caterpillar wanted to stand out, so they experimented with colors. They wanted a paint color that would be easy to see and look good too. After some tests, they settled on Caterpillar Yellow, which we still see today. 1931 also saw the birth of Caterpillar's second trademark design. The original logo looked like a wiggly caterpillar, but the new one was more modern and sleek. It's been updated a bit over the years, but you can still see its roots in the Caterpillar logo we know today. Looking back at 1931, it's clear that even in tough times, Caterpillar kept moving forward with innovation. Today, facing new challenges, that same spirit of innovation keeps Caterpillar going strong. The iconic Caterpillar Yellow didn't just happen by chance. Back in 1931, when Caterpillar machines were painted grey with red trim, the company realised the need for a colour that stood out better on construction sites. So they headed on an experiment to find a colour that was not only highly visible day and night, but also easy on the eyes. After some testing, they settled on the vibrant hue now known as Caterpillar Yellow. On December 7, 1931, the machines got a fresh coat of highway yellow paint with black trim, marking the beginning of a colourful era for Caterpillar. But the evolution didn't stop with just the new paint job. Over the past 90 years, the look of the Caterpillar brand has undergone significant transformations. In 1925, a wavy logo was adopted for the new Caterpillar Tractor Company, and all machines were painted battleship grey. By 1927, track-type tractor models started being labelled differently from the original lineup. In 1930, the company officially retired the wavy logo from printed text, although it stuck around on cast parts for a bit longer. Then came the big change in 1931, when the switch from grey to Caterpillar Yellow paint happened. In 1950, CAT began being used on machines, expanding from just Caterpillar. By 1955, series letters were added to machine names to differentiate old models from new ones. In 1967, the Block C logo was introduced, along with a standardized trade dress box for branding consistency. By 1979, it was time for another color change, and Highway Yellow was phased out in favor of Caterpillar Yellow. In 1991, a new element was added to the trade dress with the introduction of the beltline, breaking away from the traditional color palette. Then in 2006, the Cat Power Edge trade dress was introduced, signaling another shift in the brand identity. And later in 2018, the Cat Modern Hex was brought in, marketing the next generation of Cat product trade dress. From humble beginnings with a wavy logo on grey paint to the sleek Cat Triangle logo on Caterpillar Yellow, the brand has come a long way, evolving with the times while staying true to its commitment to quality and innovation. As the automobile industry grew, so did the demand for better roads, leading Caterpillar to expand its product line to meet evolving customer needs. Initially, the product line was modest, comprising just one product with 5 models. These machines, originally designed for agricultural purposes, found new applications in building roads and infrastructure, reflecting a commitment to adaptability and innovation. With the introduction of Old Betsy, the first Caterpillar diesel engine, the company transitioned into a leading player in the power industry. Expanding the engine line allowed for the enhancement of products, offering OEM solutions and power generation capabilities. While machines have been used in mining since the days of Holt and Best, the changing global economy demanded more power and larger equipment for mining operations to remain profitable. In response, the product line was broadened, introducing larger and more robust machines like wheel loaders, off-highway trucks, tractors, and hydraulic excavators. Recognizing the pivotal role of independently owned dealerships, Caterpillar has always prioritized their ability to provide parts and service support for the machines. By August 1928, the dealer network comprised 82 dealers in the US and 58 abroad. We saw how Caterpillar's tractors, initially designed for agriculture, found new applications in building roads and infrastructure. This adaptability and innovation extended beyond the machines themselves. In 1931, the introduction of the D9900, the first production Caterpillar diesel engine, took place. This wasn't just any engine, it was a product of 18 months of diligent design and testing, backed by a significant investment, over $1 million. Developed specifically to power the mighty Caterpillar 60 track-type tractor, the D9900 proved to be a game-changer. Its success wasn't limited to tractors. Its core strengths, efficiency, dependability, and simplicity resonated across industries. These were the very qualities that made Caterpillar tractors so adaptable for construction work. Recognizing this potential, Caterpillar formed a dedicated engine group in 1931, a move that opened doors beyond tractors. They began developing engines for generator sets, marine applications, and more. Today, Cat engines are a global force, powering a diverse range of equipment, from electric power generation to the petroleum industry, marine vessels, locomotives, and even agricultural equipment. Cat engines live on. The innovative spirit that led to the development of the Cat engine continues to drive Caterpillar today. Their products and services have become the backbone of infrastructure products that have shaped the modern world. Building roads, bridges, airports, and seaports is vital for modern society. Since its beginning, Caterpillar's offerings have played a big role in helping with some of the biggest infrastructure projects globally. Customers have trusted Caterpillar to handle those big jobs. They used Caterpillar's products to help transport water to cities like the LA Aqueduct, where Holt machines were important. Many miles of roads like the US interstate system and the Baghdad Highway were made easier with Caterpillar's equipment, allowing people and goods to move faster. The building of the Panama Canal, which changed sea transport and its expansions, also got help from Caterpillar's machinery. Dams, including the famous Hoover Dam, showed the great engineering supported by Caterpillar's equipment. Even the Apollo 11 mission to the moon used Caterpillar's gensets. From the basics of modern infrastructure to space exploration, Caterpillar has been a big part of progress, helping to build a better world for today and tomorrow. Throughout their history, innovation has been at the core of what they do, dating back to the days of Holt and Best. From the very start, they've been known for pioneering solutions. Holt and Best, the founders, held over 100 patents between them. Innovations like the track-type tractor and the groundbreaking diesel engine, known as Old Betsy, revolutionized the industries that they serve. Even their distinctive yellow paint is a symbol of their commitment to innovation. Customers have always relied on them to push the boundaries and deliver innovative solutions. Caterpillar has been dedicated to providing products and services that not only benefit their customers, but also contribute to the quality of the environment and the communities where they operate. They've continually strived to build a better, more sustainable world. From the early days of autonomy with remote-controlled machines to the cutting-edge, fully autonomous vehicles of today, they've remained at the forefront of innovation, delivering solutions that empower their customers to succeed in their endeavors. Now it's time to meet the Caterpillar brand family, which includes a variety of machines, engines, services, and solutions to meet different industries' needs worldwide. The Caterpillar brand represents the whole company and its people and is closely connected to the Cat brand, the main brand known for its products and services, which are supported by a global network of independent Cat dealers. Their brand story has had important moments. 1950, the Cat brand started, offering premium products known for quality and reliability. In 1965, the acquisition of Tow Motor led to the creation of Cat lift trucks, providing solutions for material handling challenges. In 1973, Cat Riemann began offering replacement parts with similar performance to new ones but at a lower cost. In 1981, Cat Financial started offering financing solutions for Cat machinery and engines. Solar Turbines, acquired in 1981, designs industrial gas turbines. By the 1990s, acquisitions expanded their offerings to include generator sets, hydraulic hose, marine engines, transmissions, undercarriage components, rental equipment, and reciprocating engines. Acquisitions in the 2000s added wheel loaders, soil compactors, motor graders, track-type tractors, and solutions for the rail industry. In 2011, MWM was acquired, expanding their offerings to include sustainable gas engines and power generation solutions. In 2021, SPM Oil and Gas was added to serve customers in the oil and gas industry. These brands offer a wide range of products and services, showing their commitment to meeting industry's changing needs worldwide. Offering services has long been a cornerstone of Caterpillar's approach. With over a century of experience, Caterpillar, along with their dealers and direct businesses like Solar Turbines and Progress Rail, has consistently delivered essential services to customers. As far back as 1880, Holt Brothers, later known as the Holt Manufacturing Company, took the initiative by publishing their first catalogue and price list for aftermarket wagon wheels and parts. This early effort laid the groundwork for Caterpillar's enduring commitment to customer support. Let's briefly explore Caterpillar's history of providing services. 1880, Holt Brothers, later known as Holt Manufacturing Company, publishes its first catalogue and price list for aftermarket wagon wheels and parts. 1906, Caterpillar makes its mark with the sale of the first Holt track-type tractor, accompanied by customer financing and on-site setup assistance. 1909, the first remanufactured Holt track-type tractor is sold. 1925, Yancey Brothers Company became a Cat dealer following the merger of Holt and Best, making Yancey the oldest Cat dealer. 1950, Caterpillar Tractor Company of England becomes the company's first global entity outside the US, selling parts to dealers worldwide. 1975, Cat Plus program launched, expanding customer services offered by Caterpillar and its dealers. 1985, Caterpillar introduces the Certified Rebuild (CCR) programs, giving used Cat equipment a second life. 1998, the Cat Rental Store begins offering short-term equipment rentals, catering to various customer needs. 1999, the Cat Parts Store revolutionizes parts ordering with its online convenience. 2008, Caterpillar responds to increased global demand for sea transport by providing refurbishing services to extend fleet life. 2012, Parts.cat.com website is launched to enhance customer experience. 2018, Caterpillar achieves a milestone of 850,000 connected assets, leveraging technology for improved service delivery. 2019, the Cat app debuts, enabling real-time tracking of critical machine operating data from the field. 2019, Caterpillar sets an ambitious goal to reach $28 billion in machinery, energy and transportation (MET) service sales by 2026. So, here we end today's episode. We hope you found Caterpillar's exploration through history as fascinating as we do. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you in another video soon.